Gillian, thank you so much for being on this customer highlight. We're here showcasing some of our favorite customers, and you guys are definitely up there. So, thank you for being here. Would love to hear a little bit more. Tell us about your business. Tell us about you. Would love just to dive in.
Absolutely. So I work for Willow ABA. We provide services to people ages 2 to 22. Applied behavior analysis is a service that we're essentially advocates for our clients. We help them learn skills that help them become independent so that they do not need us anymore. It's something I've been in for about 10 years. I'm very passionate about it. We do everything from daily living skills, like helping someone learn to brush their teeth on their own, to social skills, like how do you have a conversation? Things we don't
Yeah.
think about and we take for granted. These are things that we love to make sure our clients are able to do for themselves.
That's so amazing. And first off, thank you for the work that you guys do. We're out here trying to sell software where you're actually changing lives, and so it's really, really cool to experience, just some of the work in a small bit of what you guys do. So it's super special. Are you guys, regionally located? And I know we were talking a little bit before this. You're in Vegas, but what's your kind of geographic reach with the business?
Yeah, so we provide services in Kansas and Lenexa at a clinic. We do in home services in Lawrence. And then we have two more clinics in Wilmington, North Carolina, and in Littleton, Colorado. So we are all over.
I love that. Amazing. So, I mean, obviously, other like the actual service that you guys provide is amazing and life changing. What makes sort of your guys' team, the people involved, what makes it special?
Yeah, we are all very passionate people and genuinely care about the work that we are doing. I have the I privilege to work with people who are constantly thinking about ways to uplift each other, which is huge. ABA is a practice that we use reinforcement based procedures to encourage positive behavior. And I see that within our team as well. We utilize that with each other, always bringing each other up. And, I think that that's a beautiful thing.
That's so special. That's amazing. You guys have been Wedge customers for quite some time now, and I'm very honored to be a small part in your hiring process. Would you be willing to share a little bit how has Wedge been a beneficial tool in your hiring process, or how you guys have utilized the tool?
Absolutely. So, when we're working with our main demographic is children. So,
Yeah.
when we're working with kids, we really have to find engaging staff members. And when you're in a live interview, you're probably not going to be very fun. You're probably going to be a little bit nervous and just
Nervous, serious. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah, just trying to get the answers out, right? Did I say that right? And so the nice thing with Wedge is I can record myself being very goofy, and it encourages the people who are recording themselves to kind of have a little more quirk in their responses so we can see how they will be working with kids. I've been able to utilize really interesting recording methods like popping in from the bottom and using fun tools in my recordings to really encourage our candidates to try to get goofy. And that's really helped us find people who can really keep a kid's attention.
That is so one of my favorite parts about doing this podcast is how I've gotten to learn like the wide ranges of how people have used it. So my last podcast was with somebody in Alaska recruiting all around the country. So he convinced somebody to move from Florida all the way to Alaska with Wedge, right? And then here you are
Wow.
saying we're actually using this as a tool to encourage our candidates to open up a little bit more, or at least feel more comfortable, because that's what they're going to have to do for the job. So I love that. That is just such a special thing. So that's so awesome.
Absolutely. In one of my questions, I even make them go get something in their environment and show me how they would teach me something with it. And that's one of my favorite ones to watch because you never know. I give them a minute to go find something in their environment. And I'm sure that the panic sets in and they're like, what can I grab to make a learning opportunity happen right now? And
So
those are
let
my
me
favorite.
teach you about this flavored buble.
Right, exactly. They're like, "All right, I have this mushroom pupper shaker, and it's yellow, so
That
you never know what you're
that's
gonna."
that's so good. Well, that brings joy to my heart that you guys are obviously seeing benefits, but also like using it in a really unique way that's creative to you, and that's what's such a special thing. So thank you for that. I've covered the couple questions that I wanted to cover with you. Is there anything else you want to leave with the audience?
Yeah, not a lot of people know what ABA services do, and so I think it's really important to, I guess, educate yourself. What is autism and what does ABA mean? We actually give people the opportunity to truly be themselves and to have access to the world in a way that's very fulfilling and also increases that independence in their lives. And not a lot of people know about our work. So I would encourage people to look up ABA services as well as educate yourself on what autism is.
Yeah, that's so good. Gillian, thank you so much. For those of you who want to learn more, Willow ABA services, definitely check them out. They've been amazing customers, but more importantly, they're doing really special work around the world for serving folks with autism. So thank you so much, Gillian. Really, really appreciate you being a guest on this podcast.
Thank you.